Hello, good morning all of you. I am Vishwanath Reddy, JPHS Adiki School. Today we will discuss refractive index. What is the meaning of refractive index? Index for refraction. See this one. Light is traveling from vacuum to air. Here vacuum to glass. Here vacuum to diamond. See this one. In a vacuum, light velocity travel with 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, mean 3 lakhs kilometer. So suppose this light is traveling from this vacuum to this air medium. So what will happen? So in this medium, this will travel in a straight line path. But if light travel in this air medium, it will shuffle, it will bend. See this one somewhat bend. So if object air is present, this travel in the direction, but so air is there. That's why it will bend this towards normal. See this one after this one. When light is traveling from vacuum to glass, so vacuum speed is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second, but glass is in a glass, the speed is 2 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So means this one, when the light travels from this medium to this medium, so in absence of glass, this light will travel in the direction, but in presence of glass, this will travel like this direction. See, so it will bend. So it somewhat bend more than that of air because of glass speed is in a glass light velocity is 2 into 10 power 8. Here 2.9 into 10 power 8 meter per second is there. But here 1.42 into 10 power 8 meter per second, that is the diamond. In a diamond speed is the 1.42 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So it will bend excess than that of remaining 2 because of the in a diamond the light velocity is very less. To indicate this one, to indicate how much refraction is there, we want refractive index. So refractive index is denoted as a n. So to refractive index is denoted as a n or mu. It will take either maybe n or mu. We can denote this one. Suppose here to compare these speeds, we want one mathematical operator. In a physics, always divisions are used as a compared to the others. So in this one, suppose if you take what is the use of a division for the comparatives. Suppose we have a 20 rupees, you have 20 rupees. So how much more than that of, so 20 is taken as a denominator. So that's why how much time is more 60 than that of 20. So 23 is 3 times is more. So that's why 3 times is more by comparing with 20. So at which we will compare 60 is only comparing. So must at by which we compare this one. So 20 is taken as a denominator. So suppose if you take with compare with 60, so 20 is 1 by third of in 60 20 is 1 by third. That's why to compare this one we use divisions in the mathematics, but here also we use comparative method. కంపేర్ చేయడానికి దేంతో అయితే కంపారిజన్ చేస్తున్నావో దాన్ని డినామినేటర్లో తీసుకోవాల్సి వస్తుంది. దేన్ని కంపారిజన్ చేస్తున్నావో దాన్ని ఎక్కడ తీసుకోవాల్సి వస్తుంది, న్యూమరేటర్ 3 times. బట్ మనం ఇక్కడ కంపారిజన్ చేస్తా అనేది 60తో కంపారిజన్ చేస్తే దాన్ని డినామినేటర్లో తీసుకొని 20 అనేది ఎన్ని టైమ్స్ ఎన్ని పార్ట్స్ 1/3 పార్ట్స్ హౌ మెనీ టైమ్స్ ఆర్ హౌ మెనీ parts mean division. So like this way we are comparing the total, so ఇక్కడ కంపారిజన్ చేసింది లైట్ వెలాసిటీతో కంపారిజన్ చేస్తే 3 × 10⁸ మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్తో కంపేర్ చేస్తే మిగతావన్నీ కూడా లైట్ వెలాసిటీ మిగతా మీడియంస్లో తక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ 2.9 × 10⁸ మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్. సో డివైడ్ దిస్ one 2.9/3, that is less than 1. So suppose 2 × 10⁸ meter per second by 3 × 10⁸ meter per second. So that's why this is 2/3 mean 2/3 mean 6.6 and 0.6, so less than 1. So that's why which is difficult to remember these points. That's why always take the numerator. Light velocity in vacuum is a numerator and denominator is taken as a light velocity in a medium, that is called as n is equal to c/v. N is equal to c/v. So what is the meaning of n? Absolute refractive index. Absolute refractive index is the ratio between the light velocity in vacuum. Light velocity in vacuum is denoted as a c. Light velocity in vacuum is denoted as a c, and v is the light velocity in medium. That is taken as a v. That is the ratio between the light velocity in vacuum by light velocity in medium, that is called as a n. So that is n is equal to c/v. N is equal to c/v. What is the meaning of absolute? Why we used the word absolute? Absolute mean here we are referring with light velocity in vacuum. That's why this is used as a absolute. So that's the ratio between the light velocity in vacuum light velocity by light velocity in medium. So this is the absolute refractive index. N is equal to c/v. N1 first medium c/v1. N2 is equal to c/v2. So like this way we are comparing by using of light velocity in vacuum. Numerator lo light velocity in vacuum lo undi ante adi absolute refractive index. So that's why n is equal to c/v. N1 is equal to c/v1. N2 is equal to c/v2. Next one, relative refractive index. Relative refractive index. What is the meaning of relative refractive index? Instead of vacuum, we compare with light velocity of one medium to other medium. So that's why so in the second medium takes the refraction. In the second medium, refraction takes place in the first. By the light comes from the first medium and bends in the second medium. Refraction occur in a first medium. So that's why to know that తెలుసుకోవడానికి రిఫ్రాక్టివ్ ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ second medium with respect to first medium. Refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium is the ratio between the light velocity of the first medium and the light velocity of the second medium. That is called as n21 is equal to v1 by v2. So n21 is equal to v1 by v2. So divide this numerator denominator with c light velocity. See this one, n is equal to c by v, n1 is equal to c by v1, n2 is equal to c by v2. So this one reciprocal this one, v1 by c, that is equal to 1 by n1. So here v2 1 by n2 is equal to v2 by c. See this one, v1 by c is equal to 1 by n1, v2 by c is equal to 1 by n2. So that is 1 by n1 into n2 by 1, that is equal to n2 by n1. So this one, relative refractive index n21 is equal to v1 by v2, that is equal to n2 by n1. This is a relative refractive index. What is the meaning of relative? We are comparing with other mediums, not vacuum. So that's why n is equal to c by v. n21 is equal to v1 by v2, that is equal to n2 by n1. ఇక్కడ refractive index of the medium with respect to vacuum is called absolute refractive index. Refractive index of the second medium with respect to first medium, that is the ratio between the velocity of the light in first medium and light velocity in the second medium, that is equal to n2 by n1. ఇక్కడ ఏమీ లేదు అంటే దేంతో కంపారిజన్ చేస్తున్నట్లు, వ్యాక్యూమ్తో కంపారిజన్ చేస్తున్నట్లు. ఓకే.